Oh là, rébellion des alters. Oh là 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 là.
Fucked up world we live in, huh?
Qu'est-ce qui se...
Hey man, I can see something's upsetting you. Don't make it worse.
Oh bah putain.
Love the attitude. So what can I mean, what do you usually do when you're angry? Nothing usual about these circumstances. Oh, I don't know, Jan. I try to avoid people who irritate me. All the more reason to throw yourself into work, right? That's true. I'd like to get back to it. And? How is it? Does it?
Qu'est-ce que tu as encore?
Is there a problem? Yes, Jan, there's definitely a problem. People are fed up with how you're running this mission. What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Are you blind? Things gotta change, or else. Or else what? Or else the change will be you out of this goddamn base. What exactly do you want me to improve? You should do something about those radiation burns, man. They need to be treated. I
Oui,
hear
mais ça c'est
you.
bon.
I'll do what I can.
De toute façon, je... Ah bah oui, bah là, forcément, là, tout le monde est allé... Pas étonnant.
Hey, looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
Ça va le
Looks like
faire.
we're running out of storage space.
Oui, c'est bien ça mon problème d'ailleurs, c'est qu'on n'ait plus d'espace de stockage. Je sais plus du tout ce qu'il me fallait. Ah mais c'est pas mal ça, effectivement. Ah non, c'était un bâtiment qu'il me fallait, ouais. C'était l'espace de stockage qu'il me fallait. Je sens que je vais devoir supprimer du rapidium. Hein. Donc, pour l'instant, juste les métaux. Ça, c'est bon. Recherche, on est à 5 heures de travail. Cartouche, toujours les pilotes. Bah écoute, je vais faire un peu de production. Alors, il me faut quoi maintenant pour le rangement moyen? 60, ok. Bon bah... Ok, ça c'est... Non. Pas grand chose à faire, mais on va y aller. Et attends. Le rapidium, on s'en fiche, on a dit. Ce qu'il nous faut maintenant, c'est du TP. Et des métaux. Hop. Là. Elle se dilate. C'est pas ce que j'ai récupéré. Ce que je vais essayer de faire, c'est ramener le téléporteur beaucoup plus proche.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Il y a toujours un problème.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Allez, dépêche. Je veux juste mettre un récolteur de métal. Système de recyclage activé. C'est pas ce que j'ai à côté.
I packed a lot of stuff.
Ok, donc là c'est bon. Donc là, on a les métaux qui sont récoltés en automatique. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est les minerais. On va aussi récupérer en automatique. Ah merde. Mais déjà, je me sens beaucoup mieux. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va se mettre ici. On va récolter ça et on va mettre la deuxième automatique. Voilà. Maintenant, on peut retourner à la base. Alors, il y a plusieurs choses à faire. La cuisine, il a pas fini. Attends, deux choses. La première, rangement moyen. Va falloir agrandir le truc. Voilà, comme ça on peut stocker beaucoup plus.
Hello?
Ah, Maxwell.
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Oui, mais justement, enfin ça bien.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, well, you have to face the trial.
Tell me. I'm ready.
Your heart's in it. That's good. But you'll also need an open mind, because the solution I would like to propose may be a little unsettling.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material.
Oh là, c'est moi.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Oh putain.
Great. I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue. From the cortex.
So, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will. A tabula rasa.
That doesn't sound very nice. I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very
Ils vont pas
effectively.
apprécier.
Wait, but if Rapidium-induced growth causes this, won't he get sick as well?
It shouldn't. Not if it stays fully sedated. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain responsible for cognitive functions, thinking, learning, remembering. So as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive, it will remain a clean slate, and its brain tissue will be safe to use.
So, tabula rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your alters, Jan?
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer. With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my alters is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
That depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Of course you can trust me. Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
Yes, I'm sure. I told you before, it's better for you and your alters if your wife and her employers stay out of this. You didn't listen then. I hope you'll listen now. It's the only safe way for you. We can do this. Are you with me?
All right. I'll trust you.
Thank you. Let me make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is take the rupidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. And I'm relieved you feel the same way. Keep me posted on your progress.
Là, le problème, c'est que l'éthique, c'est compliqué. Pour le coup. Là, on parle d'éthique. Ah non, il s'est passé quoi?
Shit, man, what happened in the workshop? I almost lost my hand because the stupid 3D printer decided to electrocute me. Good thing you came out of it alive. I can't afford to lose you. Of course you can't afford it. I'm your most precious tool, after all. Damn.
Alors, tu sais comment on peut faire.
Have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal? Yes, the design is ready. Our counterforce will have to come from several sources. 2 neutralizing towers, 1 per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. It will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through.
On devrait pousser à fond.
Man, we'll need to push like crazy to pull this off before the sun comes up. Right. And that's not the half of it. Once you've set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time. Oh. Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this. Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope? Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free? The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel to produce a healthy mutation-free brain. That makes sense. So, you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because these are not corporate instructions. Maxwell is clearly pushing his own agenda here. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Alicorp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to Lena again? Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Maybe
you're right. I'm overthinking it. Good. Just give me the green light, and I'll start researching that new QC functionality right away. Then we'll take it step by step. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Alors, le botanique, le mineur est au sas. Moi, j'étais au sas. Où est-ce qu'il est, le mineur? Le technicien dans le dortoir. Vous commencez à m'emmerder.
Cheers, man.
Ah non, c'est bon.
Fresh start.
Ah merde, putain, je l'ai pas vu.
Hey, I notice you return late to the base. You know that radiation at this time can be extremely dangerous for you. Ah, you noticed. Yeah, I did stay out a little longer. But I squeezed so much more out of that outpost. And we really need it now. And I do feel kinda nauseated, but a small dose of radiation ain't nothing we can't neutralize overnight. I don't think you should go on like this. Why not? You need me, and I want to make myself useful. So stop being so goddamn noble and take advantage of it like a proper boss. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Huh? Seriously? Huh? I can't believe you kept that old calendar. Yeah, well, I still like to fantasize about owning one of those cars. Yeah. Yeah. And escaping my shitty life. Hard times, simple fantasies. Thanks. It won't collect dust. Are you calmer now with the new filtering system and everything? I think so. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure if it wasn't just me being paranoid. But even if it was, I guess it didn't hurt, right? That's okay. You showed initiative and, Initiative? Sounds like some corporate bullshit. But I appreciate it. Hey, I'd like a word with you.
Attends, déjà, j'aimerais réunir tout le monde pour le festin. Ça fera du bien à tout le monde. Les pyrodis? Ah non.
No way. Big Os? It fucking smells like heaven. You mean the characteristic stench of sulfur decomposing to hydrogen sulfide in fermenting cabbage? May reek of a dirty diaper, but it's proven to work wonders for your gut microbiome. And like all sound foods, it cheers people up. I always serve my hunter stew at parties. And they were damn good parties.
Ouais, bah, j'espère que ça fera du bien à tout le monde. L'humeur de la base s'est améliorée, mais le technicien, forcément, lui, ça va pas. Tout le reste, c'est bon. Le botaniste. Forcément, tu as quelque chose à me dire.
Looks like you have something to say to me. Please, tell me it's not true. Are we seriously going to farm a human being like it's a plant? Don't you want to live long enough to see Lena again? That's below the belt. You know that talking to her was the best moment of my short life in this base. And I'd give everything for another one. But I won't sacrifice my humanity. And this idea is shameful. Why the hell haven't you talked to Lena about it? Ah, here we go again. What? At least appreciate that I'm not suggesting you let me talk to her. Although it would be better. But then I'd have to tell her about your existence, right? Maybe that's just what you're trying to push me into. That's really unfair, man. I'm not your rival, you know? I'm trying to help you preserve your humanity. You don't have to tell her about us. You can say it's your condition for all I care. Just don't go down the heartless path. It's downhill from there, trust me.
Ah, il a raison. Il a raison.
Yes.
Bon, Luc est d'abord.
Hi, Jan. Maxwell told me he's given you a way to help your alters. I thought I'd give you a friendly call and see how it's going. So, how's it going?
I have to say, I'm having some doubts about his method. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, I hope you won't find me annoying, but I wanted to remind you about rubidium. I mean, I'm assuming you're planning to collect it at a more convenient time, but in case you forgot.
Oui, je sais, tu veux à tout prix que j'en construise une deuxième. Promis, je le fais dès que j'ai le temps.
I know, Lucas. I'll do my best.
Cool. So, until next time.
Promis, je fais de mon mieux. Lena, maintenant.
Lena, can you hear me?
I'm here. Did you get your rendezvous point?
Not yet. I'm experiencing unforeseen circumstances. Again.
What's the problem?
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Je pars des terres ou... Ah, tu merde.
There's something I haven't told you
Lui dis tout.
about this mission.
Okay.
Something I had to do. I was instructed to do, but in the end, it was kind of my decision to follow through. But I really had no choice.
What did you do, Jan?
Well, I created a copy of myself.
I'm sorry, but this is just not funny to me. I'm beginning to worry you've completely lost it. Calling me like this in the middle of the night and making up nonsense?
No, Lena, it's true. I know it sounds fucked up, but listen. I have rubidium and I have a womb, you know, this module. Just think about it. I can make copies of myself. My alters.
Alters? Jan?
Yeah. Because I use the quantum computer to alter their life paths, you know? So, yeah, I know this is crazy, but you gotta believe me, they are different versions of me with different choices they made in life. There's even one who thinks he never divorced you. I mean, how crazy is that? He's such a pain in the ass. You'd hate him. Lena, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you believe me?
I don't know.
Are you angry?
Just tell me what the fuck you want from me.
They've got some kind of medical condition, my alters. A brain mutation of some kind. It could be from being forced to grow so quickly, because I'm the only one who doesn't have it. They're dying. Eventually, they're gonna die, and I won't make it without them, Lena. So, if you want to help me, please look into their MRI scans and tell me if you think there's anything that could be done.
Do you think rapidium-induced growth could be responsible?
Oh, I don't know. My scientist Alter said... never mind.
Just tell me one thing. Does Maxwell know about these alters?
He was the one who instructed me to create them.
If it's true, you know I have to report it to the board.
And you'll get me into deep shit, Lena. Is that what you want?
It's gonna backfire and you know it.
Look, will you help me or not?
Okay. Send me those scans, but I can't promise anything.
Thank you. Can I trust you to keep quiet about it? They're gonna find out anyway. Maxwell just needs time to figure out how to protect them. Corporate games. You hate that shit too.
I don't want to hear another word about Maxwell. That guy's gonna have to explain a lot when you get back.
But you won't tell anybody now?
No, but that doesn't mean I'm okay with it.
I get it. And I appreciate it.
Jan, what happens if I can't help you when they die? Will you be able to make it on your own?
They can't die.
In that case, I'll do my best not to fail you. I just hope it's not too late.
Thank you. Bye.
Le problème, si je peux pas réparer maintenant, ça me fait chier. Allez, dis-moi ce qui a pété.
You come
Non.
see me? There's a thing. Want me to go there, Chief?
You need me to take care of this?
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Oh putain, maintenant c'est l'utérus. Je vais passer ma journée à réparer. Bon. Parc, il me faut des minéraux. Salle de sport, il me faut des minéraux. Donc quoi qu'il en soit, il me faut toujours des minéraux.
Sooner or later.
Ouais, mais oh, mais y a tout qui pète là. C'est quoi cette ce merdier là? Y a rien qui va dans cette base. Oh, 60 et il en faut 2. Oh putain. Bah on verra plus tard. Alors, pour l'instant, piratage au cul. Pour l'instant, on va rechercher autre chose. On va chercher l'élargissement de la base. Il est en colère. La situation n'est pas rassurante, on est tous malades. On est tous malades, bah oui, je sais. Fais ce que je peux, tout le monde m'emmerde.
I can see you're uncomfortable, anxious. Aren't you? The circumstances are far from comfortable. Hard to disagree. I wish I could help. What do you usually do to calm down? Honestly, I try to avoid the thing that scares me or thinking about it. Work is the best distraction. And there's plenty to do here instead of thinking idly. You really won't miss any opportunity to get me to work.
Alors, par contre, peut-être que ce que tu pourrais m'aider, c'est maintenance. Ça va changer un peu. S'il te plaît, Lena, dis-moi que t'as quelque chose.
I think I've got something that can help you with your altars.
Oh, super.
Really? What is it?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts. It seems it can be modified to your needs. It's a neural implant.
What? No, Lena, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I only have the basic equipment here.
Oh, relax, okay? It's a tiny, smart device. Inserting it is no harder than vaccinating a kid. I'll send you all the necessary instructions.
Easy peasy, huh?
I missed your sarcasm. But no, it wasn't easy to crack this one. It took all night, actually. And we did our best to make it as simple as possible for you.
No, wait. We? Who's we?
I consulted a colleague. He was in charge of deploying this implant for its original use. Nobody knows this tech better than him.
What was the original use?
The client was a big company operating in the private prison sector. They tested it on convicts applying for parole. The implant didn't just track their whereabouts. It also allowed them to control them in other ways. Regulate their levels of anxiety and such. And
Oh, mince.
we think we can reprogram it to provide other brain treatments. We've worked out an initial formula based on your scan results. The implant will let us apply the formula, but also allow us to react in case anything goes wrong in the future.
Oh, hang on a second. Are you saying you want me to implant tracking devices into my alters' heads? That means the corporation is gonna find out about them and get full access to their brains. Do you realize how vulnerable it would make them?
Look, I'm starting to think this is becoming a little bit too much about your alters. You asked for a way to cure them. I did what I could. Yes, it means coming clean to the corporation, and yes, it also means giving them control. But that might actually be a good thing for you. You were never meant to command that mission. Please remember that. Don't put too much weight on your shoulders.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's gonna have to convince my alters to agree to it. It would be hard enough to convince me. I mean, imagine being left to the mercy of a soulless institution for whom you're just a massive inconvenience. Liability.
And you thought what? That you could grant them a long, happy life when you created them? They'd have to be brought to light sooner or later. You can't protect your alters from who they are. I'm sorry, but if you want to cure them, you'll have to expose them.
Maybe.
Just, please, whatever you do, don't trust Maxwell. I asked around some more, and the rumors are alarming. So I need to do some fact-checking before I share them with you. Why don't you follow the instructions I'll send you? Buy yourself time and let me get back to you, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Lena.
Good luck.
Okay. Right. Looks like talking to Lena helped find an alternative solution after all. Yeah. I mean, the idea of that implant doesn't sound so great, but I guess Lena knows what she's doing, right?
L'infirmerie, c'est où déjà? L'infirmerie... Bah, c'est juste en face.
Have you heard? We have another way to cure you. Right. Well done. Brain implants. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you. Yeah, I heard. And I want you to know I don't like it. It would be like being fed my own brother's brain. What if I told you I'm looking for another way? Yeah, whatever. I'm starting to think it's not the solution that's the problem. It's the fact you put us in this situation in the first place. Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah. What the hell is going on with the miner? I mean, I thought you decided to make him that serum so that he feels like a valid human being. But now you're letting him work outside after hours? Where's the logic in that? Look, I already talked to him. It's his own choice. Oh, really? The guy's got serious self-respect issues. Anyone can see that. You took a step forward by growing him a new arm, but now you're taking 2 steps back by letting him overwork himself. It's almost as if he feels he needs to pay you back for it. He just wants to make himself useful in a difficult time. Where's the harm in that? See, that's the problem. This obsession of his with being useful. Well, what would you have me do? If you really want to help him, you'll need to get to the bottom of this insecurity of his. And that looks like something only a professional head shrinker can do. A head shrinker? You mean I'm supposed to... Yup. Branch yourself. What else? But what if I can't afford that right now? I'd advise you to make the effort. But if you really can't do it, then, well, maybe even sending the miner to the contemplation room by himself could help. Mindfulness is not exactly his strongest suit, but who knows? It might be better than nothing. That's not such a bad idea. It's just that won't going back to all that bad shit in his life bring him down and make him lose that new zest he acquired? He's more than just his zest. Maybe he won't work his ass off for you anymore, but he'll be a happier man. It's your call. You know where I stand.
Je sais. Je commence à avoir beaucoup trop de demandes là. Bon, on verra ça demain parce que là, ça me demande beaucoup trop de choses. On va se coucher. Je suis pas sorti de la base. C'est affreux, je ne suis pas sorti de la base. Ah putain.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Le scientifique va à la cuisine. Qu'est-ce que tu as, mon chien?
What's troubling you?
Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit. Yeah, you'll make it. We'll all make it, don't worry, okay? Oh, please. I'm not worried for myself. There's a lot more at stake here than just our fleeting lives. Can't you see? The world will miss so much if I go too soon. Oh, what do you mean? My work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, no, it had the potential to push space exploration to a whole new level. Really? How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions.
Oh, shit?
Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with
Et si tu les écrivais tes mémoires?
never to see the light of day.
Pas laisser ça se produire, car toi tu vas pas disparaître, l'Arpidium n'est pas le plus important.
Yeah, man, you're right. We can't let the method of nano particle. We can't let it disappear. So let's do something about it.
Yeah, right.
But what can we do about it? I want to recreate my research here and now. Revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again for posterity.
And you need me to...
Grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible until I get this weight off my chest completely.
Franchement.
Fine. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready. «
24 heures de recherche. Par contre, il faut vraiment que, dès qu'il a fini ça, je fasse l'élargissement de la base. Regardez-moi ça, c'est plus... C'est plus des objectifs, là, c'est une liste de courses. Ordinateur quantique.
Stop moping. We'll find a solution.
Hard to crack a smile with this sense of impending doom.
C'est pour ça que t'as essayé de le buter?
In the meantime, maybe there's something we could all do to raise our spirits. Like, I don't know, pocket breath?
Faut vraiment que je les soigne maintenant. L'implant, c'est maintenant. Pas demain.
Take a look there.
Ah bah t'es soigné. Attends, il vous en faut d'autres? J'ai combien? J'ai 5 à terre? Hein. Je vais voir si je peux sortir, parce que là, en fait, il me faut beaucoup de métaux. Alors, où est-ce que j'avais des métaux? J'en avais là. Ah ouais, mais sauf que là, ça va être chaud. Ah, j'ai ça. Là, c'est un truc automatique. Là, il y a quelqu'un. Et le problème, c'est qu'il y en avait plein, quoi. Attends, j'ai une idée. On va quand même tenter. Je promets rien. Je promets rien, mais on va tenter quand même. Ah, mais non, attends, 2 secondes, il y a bien mieux. Ah non, là, c'était pas ça.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Je peux pas, donc je vais devoir passer par ailleurs. Si, ça marche! Alors, petit rangement, oui, mais lequel? C'est pas celui-là. Ça doit être...
Another. What do you use for filming?
Ben, il y a une... Il y a quoi là?
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. So, I heard you're in touch with Lena about our problem.
Oui, je suis même en train de régler le problème.
I just want to say, asking her for help is the smartest move. You're gonna do as she says, right?
C'est ce qui est prévu.
That's the plan.
Good. You should stick to her. You seem to be getting along much better now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
That's great. To think I was the mastermind behind it. Amazing.
It really is. Thanks.
Do you think this could be a chance for you and her to, you know, get back together?
Only with you as my wingman.
Yeah. Funny. Well, in that case, there's something you need to know. I think it's only fair you should know how much deeper your relationship could have been.
What do you mean?
You see, we were... I mean, she was the one who was supposed to go on this mission. She was the head of the hydroponic farms project. I was just helping her out in the lab. She was so excited about taking her solutions to a base like this. She wanted to go so badly. But she failed her medical tests.
Et tu as pu la
And
remplacer juste
you
comme
could
ça.
replace her just like that? Without any preparations?
It was madness, but yeah. Somehow I managed to get a crash course in everything in the last moment. It was only possible because I've been close to Lena all the time she'd been preparing. Because she insisted I take her place.
Wait a second. Couldn't she just take care of whatever the problem was and enroll for the next mission? Unless you're telling me this was something that wouldn't go away.
Elle était enceinte.
It was. But also, it was something neither of us wanted to go away. She was pregnant.
Ah, j'en étais sûr.
I only learned about it the night before takeoff. She didn't want to raise my hopes because it was still such an early stage. We'd been trying before, but every time it ended all too soon. The disappointment was unbearable. And yeah, I can't say it didn't put our marriage to the test. But this time, we were really hoping for a breakthrough. Thing is, I'll never get to know if we were right.
Wow. So you were gonna be a dad. That's amazing.
It is, isn't it? If only for a moment. But that was a moment of happiness in that short time between the launch and going into cryosleep. And then waking up here. Only to learn that it's not true. Funny. I never thought being a father would become so important to me. What about you? Did you ever think about it?
I can't say it never crossed my mind, but... honestly, I wasn't sure I'd be a good dad.
Because of how our father was? I get you. I was scared too. My biggest fear was to become like him to my kid.
So why'd you go through with it?
Because I knew I was different. Lena was with me. She trusted me. That was all the proof I needed. You should have seen her beaming that night she told me. This could be it, Jan, she said. I'll never forget the look on her face. I was supposed to get a good night's sleep before the launch, but we just talked the hours away, laughing and remembering old times. Until at 3 in the morning, we ended up singing
big green tractor. Oh man. Yeah.
Je sais pas ce que c'est
That's
comme
right.
chanson, mais...
The unforgettable hit of our mountain road trip. That trip. Man, that must have been in another life. We were crazy, young, and in love. And broke. Remember that rundown car we borrowed from Lena's uncle? Yeah. All it had for a radio was an old CD player and one CD. And the opening track, Big Green Tractor. It made us laugh so much we played it on repeat. Yeah. Those were the times. That trip was where Lena bought us that cheesy shepherd's axe. Remember? Oh, yeah. You know, I even packed it on this mission to remind me of her. Hey, you didn't by any chance have the same idea? Of course I did. You... seriously? Wow, you have it? Can I see it? I feel like I really need to hold on to something real and tangible right now. I packed so many things that reminded me of her, but I woke up with nothing. Sure, I'll try to declutter my stuff and find it. Wow. That would be amazing. Thank you. I'll be waiting. How are you
Ils
holding
m'ont un
up?
peu menti. Bon, le scientifique maintenant.
Hey, can I ask you a favor? Isn't that what you do all the time? Yeah. Well, this is not mission related, not directly anyway. That's not helping your cause. Right. Do you remember that road trip to the mountains we took with Lena just after we met? Of course I do. We took a lot of unnecessary risks getting into that old pickup without giving it a proper checkup first. What were we thinking? What can I say? Youth. Nice excuse. Makes me wonder what a miracle it is for so many people to survive that stage in life. Yeah. Anyway, remember the shepherd's axe Lena bought us there? A silly souvenir just for laughs? Please, don't remind me. I need to recreate it. Really? Why? Look, I feel bad about that. But I know I can rely on you even when you're pissed off at me. That's what makes you special. All right? Go on. Let me put it straight. I need help. And of all the alters, you're the only one who can give me the right answers. That's not an unusual situation. So you have questions about the axe?
You see, I forgot what it looked like exactly.
Wooden handle, steel head, folk ornaments. About those ornaments, it had these red woolly pom-poms attached to it. Do you remember how many? 3. That I'm sure of. But I don't think they were red, Jan. More like magenta, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. But are you sure the head was steel, not iron? It was a cheap toy, so I guess you could be right. But it looked quite hard. I'd know for sure if I could see it. That's the whole point. We don't have it. Right. Yeah, about that handle. I think it had some kind of a floral pattern carved on it. Floral? Are you sure? I thought it was more like a zigzag. Oh. Damn, this is not helping. And I thought you'd be the perfect guy to recall technical details. Well, maybe we don't quite agree on the definition of technical details. Now, if you'd asked me about the pressure in our tires before we headed out, or the details of the dissertation I was in a hurry to submit before we left, you'd have gotten them immediately. But a toy axe? I didn't exactly analyze it, if that's what you expected. All I remember is I looked like a fool holding it in that photo Lena took. Shit, you're right. There was a photo. It's a shame I got rid of it. It was a good decision, if you ask me. Well, that settles it then. If I can't help you, no one can. Just let it go and get your mind back to important things. Lana could still have that photo. Lana? Jan, is that what it's really about? We're in a shithole here, and all of a sudden you feel like flirting? Relax. I assure you all I want to do is recreate that axe. Don't worry, I'll take care of more urgent matters first. Well, in that case, do whatever you want. Just don't waste my time.
Oui, monsieur, comme vous voulez, monsieur. Trouver un traitement
I found
alternatif.
an alternative solution to your problem. I know. The news stirred up some emotions. What are you gonna decide? I'm thinking of using the implants. Anything is better than what Maxwell suggested. No denying that, brother. That feast you prepared, you were right. It did everyone a lot of good. I'm glad you appreciate the importance of such things. I have to say, it was a pleasure for me too. I guess I just like making people happy. It's a fine way to take your mind off your own problems, or to realize how unimportant your problems are in the face of real human tragedies. You may think I'm out of touch, but I seriously believe a man's purpose can only lie beyond himself. Otherwise, he will always live like a caged animal who has never experienced the call of the wild. You know what? I think I prefer it when you stick to cooking. You should see me in my charity soup kitchen. Ingredients were almost as scarce as here, but me and my helpers always cooked up something special for the locals. Want to know my secret? Putting your heart in it? Yeah, in a way. You're close. It was Mom. I wrote to her a lot from the other side of the world, asking for advice on how to tweak her classic recipes so that they could be made with, well, foreign ingredients. She taught me how to be a magician even in the humblest of kitchens. Wait, Mom, wasn't that after she was sick? Right. But she got better. So, you're saying there was a way to help her? Well, it came with a price. What price? A long story, man. But she's alive. I mean, in your awareness? Was she still alive when you went on this mission? Yeah. She called me the day before the launch and wished me a good landing. Didn't she get better when you were alive? No. No, she didn't. You mean she's gone? I was gonna tell her how it went if we found rubidium. I'm sorry. You won't be able to do that. None of us will. But she'd be proud of you. You know that. Proud. This is some kind of cruel joke. Joke? Come on, man, what are you talking about? My efforts, my struggles. Seems they were all pointless. That's not true. Whatever you did, it made you who you are. That version of Mom, you know it lives in you, through your memories, your recipes. And they're not pointless. Thanks to them, you were able to give us an unforgettable feast. Isn't that like bringing her back to life? And look, you've done it twice. You should be proud of yourself.
Thanks, but it's not so simple, Jan. I mean, I'm glad to have these memories, but what? I think I'd just rather not talk about it. I think I need some alone time.
Ok, alors, ça ok. Construire le module de parc est du bon. De toute façon, effectivement, j'ai des trucs à construire, mais... Le parc, c'est toujours 60. Et j'ai absolument besoin de ces minéraux. Et comment ça se fait que j'ai plus de minéraux? Ah bah oui, forcément, je l'ai utilisé. Oh là là, quand je vois le truc...